Just want to throw up a quickie just to, this is off the cuff. I don't even know what I'm going to film about because I haven't got a lot done as far as updates on my models. I am working on the cranky truck when I can, just bits and pieces. It's been very slow because I'm doing very small things like building shocks and stuff like that and trying to figure it out, and so it's very not a lot of progress to look at. I'll show a little. I've got the chassis kind of all by itself and getting some of the bracing, more of it done. I've got drive shafts and things like that in there. Just a lot of scratch building. I've just been tinkering with the scratch building. I'm not going to rush and try to get this model done quick. I want it to be just when it's ready, it's ready. Got some more of my scratch material in. I usually use this Plastruct. I don't know why, I just always liked it. But I ordered some evergreen rod and some stuff that I've been needing. So I kind of been stocking up. Oh, another thing that I did do, it took me about 4 days to get this accomplished, but I built this shelf. You can see a rod I made to put my tape on. Just an idea. I didn't know if it's going to work out good or be a hassle. But so far it's been working out pretty good because of the bigger rolls I can pick up and slide over the smaller rolls and stuff like that, and I can get to it, and I got all my different tapes and types and all. And I actually like this. It takes up less room. I have more room for stuff, and the little shelf was a good addition. Shelving is always good. It gives you more room. I've got all my Dremel stuff up there now. Oh, and I mounted my Dremel. This thing's like 20 years old, but it's just a good old faithful, very strong multi-speed. I mounted that on this cabinet here so I can just reach up from my desk, and I'm using the flex rod now. So I just have my little flex rod at the table when I want to grind, cut, whatever. Very cool. And then to get it out of the way, I just clip it up there, make a little clip for it. I can reach it, it's right in front of me, so I can turn it on and adjust the speed. So I have my Dremel at my total disposal now, which is really cool. Because sometimes, I didn't feel like dragging it out and hooking it up, and now I just grab the thing, turn it on, and go. So I have done some upgrades, I guess you could say, to the hobby sanctuary. The Roadrunner, I've got paint on it. It's been on there quite a while, actually. I've been messing with decals. I've been trying some different gold options. That's foil, and this is just metallic. I think the metallic's going to look much better. Apparently I got my scaling off when I drew these, so they're a little too big. I just been playing with it. Been trying some different backgrounds under the gold to see how they look and whatnot, and how it's going to clear coat. That's why I made a little scrap piece to test on. I'm going to put the decal, clear coat, and just kind of see how it's going to come out before I commit to the Roadrunner. Something else I've been doing, and this is over the last month or two, has been playing with the Don Yost painting method. And I had painted this body, a body that I tried to straighten that was warped. I put it in boiling water, and then I warped it too much and just ruined it. So this was a scrap body, and I had been experimenting with different thinners for the Don Yost method. Not to take away from his method or change it or anything, but I've been trying a different thinner. And I've found so far, through my different trials and tests and stuff, I found what I believe is a much better thinner than the cold lacquer. But I will give more information on that. I wanted to make sure of that before I said anything, because I wanted to make sure it was durable, it was sandable, polishable. But what I've found, as it flows better, it has a little more gloss to it. Orange peel is virtually non-existent, and that's what this red is. And this red's been on here for quite some time. And then just, I don't know, last week I sprayed this yellow, which is a color I mixed up, and it's the same Don Yost method, and I just used cold lacquer with this yellow color, but I wanted to test that and mix it up because that's what I'm going to use on the Dr. Cranky tribute truck, is that yellow. And I thought I'd knock out two birds with one stone and do some practice spraying, mix up the color and do some things, and have it ready to go when I'm ready to spray Dr. Cranky's model. Nice, and yeah, there's some blemishes and things that I didn't even bother to take out when I sprayed the yellow, so there is a few little boogers in it. I was just more or less interested in spraying the color than actually doing a model final color. But one thing I want to say, and this is probably geared more to the newer guys, airbrushing, modelers, painters, is that you don't have to go out and buy all the different polishing cloths and grits and labor and sand and do all this stuff to get a good finish. You know, that what I just showed is straight from the airbrush. There is no polishing or sanding involved, and it's quite an impressive finish. I mean, I mean, most people would be very happy to get a finish like that. Novus number 2. This will take out any fine little orange peely blemishes. It will bring a little more shine out, and then you can go over with it with whatever wax or whatever you want to do, or even if you do a clear coat, then you could use the Novus and bring it just up that extra, just a little notch if you needed to. That's really all you need. The key, in my opinion, is to work on getting the best paint laydown that you can get. Don't rely on sanding cloths and buffing and all that labor to get that finish. If you're having to do all that, then maybe step back and figure out how to lay down a killer finish to begin with that requires very little additional sanding and polishing and buffing and all that kind of stuff. You know, work on getting that spray down. Work on eliminating orange peel. Get an area that's dust free, where you're not dealing with, man, I got a killer paint job, but there's dust and specks and junk in it. Eliminate those things, in my opinion. Eliminating those issues, then sitting there and sanding, and I've done it. I've gone through, you know, all the grits, you know, 10 different grits of sandpaper, and, you know, all the way up to 12,000, and then polishing and buffing. You know, that's a lot of work for a little model. You know, unless you're a super Mr. Contest guy that's wanting something that looks like a gem beyond a model, it looks like a piece of art. I would say work on getting the best finish you can possibly get that's going to require the least amount of sanding and buffing and carrying on. That your efforts would be much more beneficial in doing that. But that's just my opinion. We all have our means and ways and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, just an update. I've had 2 days off since Thanksgiving, so I really haven't had much time. I'm not complaining by any means. I mean, I need the money, and it's really been, I'm doing fine. I'm happy, and I'm working on my models. I'm not having to worry about a job like some other people, but maybe I'll get into what I've been, my job situation. I think it'll be an enlightening story. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep putting out those videos. Happy holidays. If I don't see you guys before Christmas or whatever, you know, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever. I'll probably put something out before then, but maybe not. Who knows? But anyway, I'm out there and watching those videos. You guys keep posting, and see y'all later. Bye.